Yes, hello children. So in this class we have to discuss about trigonometric identities. So in the second video we had discussed trigonometric ratio values at some specific angles, but in this video we have to discuss trigonometric identities. So actually there are three trigonometric identities are there. There are three trigonometric identities are there. Actually, what is the meaning of identity? Identity is satisfied for all the values of x. Identity is satisfied for all the values of x, like we know already algebraic identities like a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is the one algebraic identity. So it is satisfied for all the values of a comma b, for all the values of a comma b. So that's why it is called as an identity. But of course x square plus 5x plus 6, it is the equation. So x square plus 5x plus 6 is the equation. It is satisfied for only some limited values. So this equation, this quadratic equation is satisfied for only x is equal to minus 2 comma minus 3. So if we substitute x is equal to minus 2 here in the LHS, then we are getting the RHS 0. If we substitute x is equal to minus 3 in the LHS, we are getting the RHS value 0. Other than minus 2 comma minus 3, you can substitute any value in the place of x, we cannot get the RHS value. That means the equation satisfied for only some limited values, but whereas the identity is satisfied for all the values of x or whatever the variable is involved in the given equation in the identity. So for equation we can use the equal symbol like this. For the identity we can use three horizontal lines. So this is the identity symbol. Okay. Now coming to trigonometric identity, that means the identity is involving trigonometric ratios is called as trigonometric identity. So trigonometric ratios are involved in the identity is called trigonometric identity. Now what are the trigonometric identities and how can you find out? Let us discuss that one. So for that we have to consider one right angle triangle, already I drawn here. Now this is one right angle triangle ABC in which angle B is equal to 90. So in this one angle B is equal to 90. Now we know already for the right angle triangle we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. So how can you write on the Pythagoras theorem? So AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So it is the one Pythagoras theorem. So sum of square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of remaining two sides is the Pythagoras theorem statement. Now this total equation I have to divide with the AC square. Now divide the equation with AC square. Means what you get? AB square plus BC square by AC square is equal to AC square by AC square. Okay. Now in the LHS separate the denominator AC square for both numerator values. Means what you get? AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square is equal to, in the RHS, AC square cancel, how much you getting? 1. Means AB square by AC square, how can I write down? AB by AC whole square, okay, plus BC square by AC square, how can I write down? BC by AC whole square, that is equal to 1. For example, if we take theta at the vertex C, if we take the theta at the vertex C, then how can you define AB by AC value? So AB by AC. So for theta, AB is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse. Means AB by AC, opposite by hypotenuse, is nothing but sin theta formula. Sin theta whole square plus BC by AC. So BC is the adjacent side for theta and AC is the hypotenuse. That means adjacent by hypotenuse is nothing but cos theta. cos theta whole square is equal to 1. So this one how can you write down? Sin theta whole square means sin square theta plus cos theta whole square means cos square theta is equal to 1. So it is the first identity. So sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 is the first identity. It is satisfied for all the values of theta. For all the values of theta. That means, sir, how can you use this one? Means, for example, if they ask you sin squared 60 plus cos squared 60 value is equal to how much? Actually, we know sin 60 value how much? Root 3 by 2 whole square plus cos 60 value, cos 60 how much? 1 by 2 whole square. That means root 3 by 2 whole square means what? 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 whole square means what? 1 by 4. Both the denominators are equal. Add the numerators. 4 by 4, that is equal to how much? 1. That means sin square theta plus cos square theta value how much we are getting here? 1. So by using this identity we can write down directly here. So for example, sin square 100 plus cos square 100 value, that is also equal to 1. So if you want to write down this identity, compulsory here theta value must be same. Is it clear here? So this is the first identity. Now coming to second identity. Understood this one? Yeah. Now coming to the second identity. So second identity we are getting from the first identity only. See, listen. See, what is the first identity? Sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1. Now I have to divide this total equation with sin squared theta first. I have to divide this total equation, that means identity, we have to divide with sin squared theta. Means what we get first? Sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1 divided with cos squared theta or sin squared theta, no problem. Sin squared theta, here also sin squared theta. So first time I had to divide with sin square theta, and next second time I had to divide with the cos square theta. So separate the denominator for both numerator values. So sin square theta by sin square theta means how much? 1 plus this value what? Cos square theta by sin square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta is nothing but what? Cosecant square theta. So sin theta reciprocal is what? Cosecant square theta. Now 1 plus cos square theta by sin square theta, how can I write actually? Cos theta by sin theta whole square. But cos theta by sin theta, how can I write down? Cot theta square is there. So that's why cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Now this cot square theta send this side, means 1 is equal to cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. So it is the second identity. Is it clear? So cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Now from this identity, from the first identity, here we are getting the divided with the sin square theta. So here I am dividing with the cos square theta, means what to get? Sin square theta plus cos square theta total divided by with cos square theta is equal to 1 by cos square theta. Now separate the denominator for both numerator values. That means sin square theta by cos square theta, sin square theta by cos square theta plus cos square theta by cos square theta value 1 is equal to 1 by cos square theta. How can I write down? Secant square theta, because of cos theta is the reciprocal of nothing but secant theta. The square is there, means secant square theta. So sin theta by cos theta, how can I write down? Tan theta. So tan square is there na, so tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. Now send this tan square theta to RHS, means what to get? 1 is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. Okay, so it is a third identity. So first identity what? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second one, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1, and the third one, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Now if you observe that this cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is of the form a square minus b square. Is it clear? So this one how can I do means a square minus b square formula what? This one a square minus b square formula a plus b into a minus b. So based on this formula how can I do this one? Say I have to change the color. So cosecant square theta minus cot square theta a plus b into a minus b now means cosecant theta plus cot theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta is equal to 1. Okay. So cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is of the form a square minus b square. How can I do a plus b into a minus b? So cosecant theta plus cot theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta is equal to 1. So for example, if cosecant theta plus cot theta value is equal to p, if cosecant theta plus cot theta value is what? P, then what is the value of cosecant theta minus cot theta value? So this total value sent to the RHS value, that means p sent to the RHS, that means what we get? 1 by p. So if cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to p, then what is the cosecant theta minus cot theta value? 1 by p. So it is a very important point. Similarly this one also, secant square theta minus tan square theta is also of the form a square minus b square, same formula, same secant theta plus tan theta into secant theta minus tan theta is equal to 1. For example, if secant theta plus tan theta value is p, then secant theta minus tan theta is equal to how much you get here? 1 by p. Or else secant theta minus tan theta value p, then secant theta plus tan theta value 1 by p only. So any like no problem, whatever they want asking, you can find that value by the given that. Okay. And also from this identity we can write down as this one, already here we get secant square theta value, how can I write down? 1 plus tan square theta. Cosecant square theta how can I write down? 1 plus cot square theta. It is also one of the formula. Okay, it is also one of the formula. So there are the three identities, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1, and cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1, second identity. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So these three identities are important in trigonometry to solve the problems. Okay. So in the next example we have to discuss the next one more topic. Thank you.